wrote a little poem about my life, and I just want to. It's not even about what you think, you know what I'm saying? It's just, this is how I feel. No negativity is needed, none of that. So whatever you got and you don't like it, you could just kick rocks. God bless you. Um, Here we go. I wrote this poem. It's called "Do You See Me?" And I just want you to listen because I know somebody else could relate out there. All right. Do you see me? Here I am, that cute little boy that is now a man. I was so used to crawling, now I stumble as I stand. I was born into this world where I wasn't even planned. My upbringing was different. I didn't have the typical family. Growing up in a life, ghetto, they didn't have much to really hand me. They taught me about the streets though, how to survive and be safe. Where you nearly had to take a life if they said it in your face. They taught me how to fight, sell drugs, and smoke weed. They gave me all they could, but couldn't give me how to read. I learned that at school, as well as how to write. And I learned how to tuck my siblings in, 'cause no one tucked me in at night. I used to have nightmares, visions, and crazy-ass dreams that someone in all black was sitting on top of me. I could not breathe, move, see, or shout. And when I would scream, no sound would come out. I grew up without a father and a mother in the house, and I stayed at odds with family because they could never figure me out. I was intensely private in all things, especially my inner life, because I've been betrayed so many times. The pain mirrored that of a knife. I am the rock for my family, and they always called me bold because I stood up for what was right without ever having to be told. Devante is Spanish and means fighter of wrong, and I guess now that explains the reason why I've been doing this for so long. I'm passionate when I speak because I can't turn off this call. And no matter how many people come against me, I promise you I'll never fall. I've walked around already dead, hiding the pain by telling lies. But in my private space alone, my heart bled through my eyes. I've always been misunderstood, talked about, or blamed. It's crazy how people judge you and not even know your name. I'ma always stay true to myself, Devante, D Ham, or Didi. But all I want to know now is, do you really see me? Thank you. Well, that's all for today, tonight, whatever. But I mean, that was just from the top. You know what I'm saying? I just wrote that like literally 30 seconds ago. I told you, God works in mysterious ways. I ain't perfect, all of that. I still make mistakes, cuss, all of that stuff. That's not the point. Quit looking at that. The point is, the point of the message is for you. You know what I'm saying? Don't make the same mistakes I'm making, and vice versa with other people. But you just gotta be true to yourself, no matter how hard it is. Because I've been through a lot of stuff. You know, if we ever get that chance to speak or whatever, I'm mad cool. You know, we could talk. I have a lot of life experiences, stuff like that. I ain't talking about I got all of this wisdom and stuff. I do. You know what I'm saying? All of that was from God, but I still have a ways to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm not all hardy and thinking I'm all that, none of that, none of that. I'm confident in who I am. I know what God made me and stuff like that. It wasn't always like that because I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're around something, you know, and you're the oddball, but that's people. When you're odd, it's a reason for it. It's because if you're odd, you should be thanking God for that because there's something about you that He set aside for greatness. I know I'm great. I don't care what nobody gotta say. I don't care at all. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be true to you. Otherwise, what's the point? You know, when you're different, you have a harder time because you can't accept the status quo. You know what I'm saying? I can't accept certain things. And a lot of people have left me alone because of that. But if I could turn this off, I would. I really would, because it's a lot. It's a lot to deal with. You know what I'm saying? To be a real leader, not just talking and trying to get fame and all of that. I don't care about that. If it happens, it happens. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the point. I'm an authentic person. I ain't a real person. I ain't a real man. I'm an authentic man. You know what I'm saying? And that's taking time, and it's keep coming, and all of that. It's coming, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm gonna do great things. I don't know what it is. I just want to live. I'm gonna live from my heart, from Devontae, the one that God placed in me. So it doesn't matter what nobody think. You need to know that you deserve love and respect. If people can't love and respect you, walk out. They cheated on you once, walk out. Just forgive them, but walk out. You know what I'm saying? They betray you, get out of there. You know what I'm saying? Because once you accept that, people know they can do that. You can still go back and do that or whatever like that, but that's up to you. Because people can be forgiven and taken back, but I just rather forgive you and walk away. Because everybody don't deserve that privilege, you know what I'm saying? You are a prize too. You know what I'm saying? Man or woman, whatever. You ain't got to be no basketball player. You ain't got to be a rapper. You ain't got to be the one that's having sex with all these chicks. And vice versa for the girls. You ain't got to do all that. You don't have to be skinny to be beautiful. You don't have to have muscles, because I'm skinny than a mug. I got muscles though, but you know what I'm saying? You don't have to do that. Black, you don't have to be a basketball player. You don't have to do all of these things that people say you're supposed to do. That's the reason why it's really hard on people that can't come up in the world, because they doing what everybody else doing, fighting for the same dream. We all are not supposed to have the same dream. If we have the same dream, something's wrong with you, because we all supposed to be doing something else. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to keep you too long, because I talk a lot. So, because I'm passionate about this. But if you know me, hit me up. Got some more topics and stuff. Just leave your feedback, all of that. Thank you. Deuces. God bless. Whatever. Good night.